So, hey, Damien, since you're here today, you know what you're supposed to do before I turn the starting screen off, right? What are you supposed to ask the squad to do?
Can I get a hoya?
Hoya! Oh my god. That's exactly.
Yeah, the audio's coming through on the starting screen.
Yeah, that was the point. That was the point.
Okay.
Oh my god. What's up, everybody? Welcome to SKWADcast EP4. Oh man, no. This is not acceptable. This is not acceptable. Wait, this is the wrong thing.
Oh no, bro. Just let your boy be in the center today. You know,
Unacceptable.
my boy, let me grab it.
All right, hold on. All right.
Where is? There you are.
Yep. Just out here doing the Lord's work. All right. Fixed. All right. As I was saying, welcome to the SKWADcast EP4. I hope you guys are all having a great day. My name is Ninja Twan, aka Twan or Antoine. I'll be the host of the show today. And with me today are a few people that I have on pretty much weekly, other than the new, well, I say new, but he was here in episode 1, which was kind of trash. But I say that because the audio is not great. Not great. So the returning member of the squad, we have Dim Sum, aka Damien. And because you're a returning member, do you want to say a little something about yourself, Dim Sum?
I'm the most wildest person you'll ever meet.
He's not wrong.
Debatable.
As he says, extremely conservatively.
Right, exactly. Oh my god. To I guess on the stream and see, it's kind of going to be backwards probably. To my top right, we have Luulu Soul from twitch.tv/Luulu Soul, aka Kayla. How you doing today?
Doing pretty good. Yeah, I actually remembered to post this time, so
Nice to
get that.
Oh, sorry to interrupt, but respectfully, Richie, thank you for the sub. Appreciate that. Welcome to the squad. Hope you're having a great day. To my bottom, I say right, we have Reverie, aka James, aka the Fat Man, coming to you live. How you doing today? Oh my god!
I have too many Fantasian potions.
Oh my god!
You have brought way too many Fantasia potions, yeah, and
Yes.
the most recent change pissed me off a lot.
I know. That was intentional.
Oh my god! I'm buying more dolls. You're fucked, dude. That's it.
Oh, I know.
I'm buying everyone a doll now. Like they're only
can't stand
60K. I think you're fucked,
Man,
dude.
I can't. They're only.
Corey-
Oh my god! I
Corey,
can't
you,
stand them.
hey, Corey, you want a doll, bro?
Yeah. Go ahead. Talk to me more, bro.
All right, I got you, fam. I got you. All right. And if you didn't know, I'm Ninja Twan, as I said before. You can catch me at this channel or on youtube.com/Ninja Twan for the VODs of the show. And I have put up videos over time, so there are some things on there already. A lot of old content. And if you're interested going forward, we'll be adding additional content as we go along, as well as the playlist for this podcast where we have the previous 3 episodes. Please check them out. I think that they're entertaining. I think we talk about a lot of good topics. Sometimes they're funny. Sometimes we react to stuff. Today, however, we're going to start with what have we been playing? And I think it's pretty total consensus. I don't really have to ask. I've been playing pretty much with 2 of y'all and most of the stream. If you guys are here from 14 and you're in here hanging out, we've been playing the shit out of Final Fantasy 14. I went from 88 days played in 8 years. Kayla. 8 years, only 88 days played. Because I would get online, I would play the game, go do a raid, go do a dungeon, do my roulettes, and get the fuck off. And go play other games, right?
Okay.
Now, I am at 95 days. And I checked the 88-day playtime a week and a half ago.
Oh my.
You know,
This is all pretty much due to making a promise to myself that I would, in fact, go from being the 9-to-5er in Final Fantasy to hanging out with the coworkers, you know, chilling in Limsa, making friends, and, you know, associating with people as opposed to doing a dungeon, giving a commendation, and getting out, and then never talking to people again. What's your experience been like, James? You've been delving in pretty deep with me also.
Man, the 3:00 a.m. final calls kind of killing me, man.
That was 3:30 in the morning.
Like it's 11 o'clock. It's like, okay, well, we're done with roulettes. Let's see what we can do. And then someone starts playing music, and I'm like, oh. And then 2:00 rolls around, and I'm like, oh no.
What's funny is that James messaged or tapped me yesterday. He's like, "Hey, did you play Closing Time yet? Because I really need to go to sleep."
Oh no.
I was like, "Dude, I played it 30 minutes ago. Why are we still online right now?"
Yeah. Well, because I ran over, there were some people messing in the middle of the courtyard.
The newbies.
So I was messing with the newbies were talking, and I was helping them out, making up like gear change macros and stuff like that. So I wasn't paying attention to any music. So,
I was like, wow, I'm getting to play a lot of songs right now. What happened to James? He's gone. It was crazy. All right, next up, I want to know about this experience because he's not a bard, right? He just essentially is. You're roped into our shenanigans all the time.
Bro, I'm just chilling in the corner with the drip. That's what I'm there for. I'm the drippy wallflower that just talks to people. I've been asked to hit you with a there you go. You know, and that's on God. But yeah, you know, it's been fun. It's been great. I am not a social person on most games, so now this is a good change up. So you know, now we have half a Limsa on our friends list, which is very different for me, but pretty great.
Yeah. And I understand that you are like being the wallflower, but I told you the other day, and I stolen this from somebody. I'm always going to use this from now on. Shout out to Raylan, who probably won't watch this, but it's okay. But on my nana, you the new cameraman.
On my nana.
So if you see...
about to get the clips right.
Yeah, so we got Kami. He was talking about trying to get G-Post stuff set up. So we're going to try to get him to take pictures of the shenanigans and stuff. So we'll see how that goes.
On point.
Yeah. I've been rating him. We'll get to that. We'll get to Damien next, aka Dim Sum. What have you been playing?
Pokemon Unite.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
I downloaded it. Did the tutorial. Not bad. How are you liking it?
I mean, I love it. Like, it's one of the few games that I feel like I got in.
What do you? What's your Pokemon?
I use Absol, but when I feel like I'm cheating, I use Zeraora.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know. So I got into it the other day, and I messaged you guys and I was like, "Hey, what Pokemon should I get?" And Corey's like, "Hey, you need to play Charizard. Charizard, you play in the tutorial."
I don't even know if he's in the game.
He's in the game. He's in the game. He's actually pretty strong too. And then Damien was like, "You need to play this character." I was like, "All right."
I'm a speed type character. Like that's just what I like. Just because I don't like the whole like starting out like really slow. Like I hate doing that. But so I like the start out fast. You know, you just kind of like build yourself up, and then towards the end, you're kind of just kind of really OP at the end.
Yeah. No, I feel that. I ended up picking up my man Lucario, is who I'm going to give a shot because I saw that this man is OP as fuck. So I picked up the man's Lucario, and I have Charizard. So I'll see how it goes. I might hop in. Maybe I'll have you guys jumping in some games. Maybe we'll stream or something and see how it goes. That'd be pretty fun.
One thing I will warn you about, Lucario, I don't know what it is, but Lucario has a bug currently.
Oof.
I'm pretty sure it's a bug that makes him even more OP than he normally is.
Oh, okay.
I
Well then,
tend to stay away from like the bugs and glitches information side of things.
yeah.
But,
I probably wouldn't abuse that anyway. I'm typically high road when it comes to stuff like that. So I picked him because one, Lucario is a fun fucking Pokemon in any game, and then two, like saying just come see me in Smash. You know what I mean? Come see me in Smash. And two, my boy Greninja's there, I think, but like I was looking at a tier list and I was like, why is he trash? This is not good. This makes me sad. But yeah, I'm glad you're playing, so I have somebody to play with. I downloaded it on my iPad, and I got a controller, so we'll see how it goes.
I tried it on mobile. Like I tried to use the little the function, the little touchscreen function, and I was like, I mean,
Yeah.
I still whoop people's ass, but it just didn't feel right.
I wonder if it's like Splatoon, you know what I mean? Like when I was playing Splatoon and I was just juking people all day. I made a couple of videos. You guys gotta check it out on YouTube. I made a couple of videos of kill compilations about Splatoon 2, and the outplays are insane. But then I think about it, I'm like, man, I'm probably playing against 2-year-olds. Like this is inappropriate what I'm doing to these people.
That keeps kicking me.
Right, exactly. Oh my gosh. All right, so this is going to be a kind of a bigger topic, and I'm going to make it more broad spectrum. Typically, we will do what are we watching, and I like to go through, what everybody's been, watching. Typically, we talk about anime because we all watch a lot of anime, and I watch a lot of movies, but I have two topics for this. I'm going to split into two. First topic is we're going to talk about I was reincarnated as a slime. And the reason why is because we have talked this show up for literal, I swear, even before the podcast, I talked to Luulu about slime forever ago. I've been talking about this show for a long time, and she got a problem with me. So we got to hear what the problem is.
What's this problem?
Go on ahead. You can take it over and let me know. I'm gonna do my defensive lean back real quick.
So, I've heard it from you guys. I've heard it from a buddy of mine, Jalapeno. All y'all are like, hey, it's power fantasy. It's really fun. It's exciting. You get to see a lot of action. Not a single one of you even thought to warn me about Shizu.
Oh, shit.
No. Absolutely
Here
not.
I am.
Shit.
Why would I warn you for that?
Yeah, why would we do that?
Into that blind, we can't tell you about that one.
I'm over here minding my own business. I'm like, it's late at night. I'm like, all right, I need my happy anime, not worrying about feelings. Next thing I know, all the mommy issues I got just all resurfacing. Like,
Okay. So,
in that case, I've got another anime for you.
oh god.
No. Oh no.
Where is it? Where's it at?
Said I
I
watched
just got finished watching the last episode. Oh my gosh.
Are you talking about Standing on a Million Lives?
No. I did just finish that one. That one, it's really nicely set up for another season. I hope they get it. No, but remake Our Life.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one's pretty
I'm
sad.
I'm hip to that. Yeah.
I'm not about it. And I'm getting tired of the re-shows because like every time I see one, I'm like, this is either going to make me hurt or it's going to be awesome. And 10 times out of 10, it makes me want to hurt. I'm sorry I didn't warn you about the character. However, I will tell you there is a really dope light at the end of the tunnel of that character arc because it leads to a bunch of other characters that kind of have the spirit of her, and they're working to bring these people God, without spoiling it's really difficult. Essentially
Just
like
stop
her
it right there.
her spirit's going to live on within other people in a good way. It's going to be positive and it comes together in a good way.
So you know, her arc sets up the long game for the show.
I
Yeah.
have caught on to that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it sets it up, and now we're starting to see some of the tendrils from that,
Mhm.
and it's pretty good. It's pretty good.
I'm somewhere around episode 12, 13, something like that.
So you're getting
Um,
close
point.
to end of the first season.
Yeah, the
So
battles
there's total
are
of 48
starting.
episodes.
Yeah.
So
Oh yeah. When like some of like the real battles start, my favorite characters right now, even today after 3 seasons, definitely Gobta,
That's my
definitely
boy.
Benimaru, definitely I mean, I think like that whole crew, and then like obviously Rimuru is tops, but there are
Look,
two
look,
characters
look.
you're gonna meet later on that are gonna make you laugh so incredibly hard. I cannot wait for you to get to where we are because the show is so entertaining. And yeah, I get it. Some people believe that it's overrated, but like when you compare it to what? Like if you can give me a show comparatively that is like better overall than Slime, then like, and I can agree with you, then sure. But I wouldn't say overrated. Overrated indicates that like everybody talks it up and it underperforms. This show does not underperform anywhere. Like the animation's beautiful, voice acting's great,
the
characters are
sound,
great. Yeah,
oh,
the fucking sound, like whenever anything is done in that, yeah, dude, like
you
having
just
good,
put on your headset and just crank it
Yeah,
up when the fights come. You can feel the hits. Okay.
yeah,
Like
it's
oh,
like
I
I would
will-
say.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
No, I was just saying, like, there are anime that I believe is overly hyped and overrated, but you're not ready for that conversation. So we'll move on from that. Go ahead,
That's
Lulu.
another one.
I
That's
was gonna
another
say I
one.
will say if there was one actual like real strike, I would say that is against reincarnated as a slime. It's it was born in the wrong era.
Yeah,
Like
I can say that.
it unfortunately happened to land amidst like the sea of isekai.
Mhm.
Like if reincarnated had as a slime had gotten an anime even 4 or 5 years ago, or like if I had come across it when I was a teenager, that'd be it.
Yeah,
I'd be
top tier.
done.
Oh yeah,
Mhm.
oh for sure.
Mhm.
like episode 1 would have like caught just about any guy that's never
Everybody.
watched anime. Is
Throw
just
my
hooked on it for
computer
episode 1.
in the bathtub.
Son, you my boy. Do me
Oh
the
my
solid
God.
right now.
Yeah,
Took
so
all to
that
the L for you.
that's what I wanted to kind of talk about. I had no clue that that was what it was because she jumped me with I got a bone to pick when she got in here. I
So
had
mad.
no idea. So the next thing we're going to talk about, and Lulu, you weren't unfortunately party to this, but last night we watched a controversial movie. And I don't know if you guys watch any kind of horror films or thrillers or anything like that. I know Lulu doesn't. That's why, unfortunately, I'm gonna nix her for a minute for this. But we can talk about the theme of the movie, and she can cue in on this because have you ever watched a movie that was so bad, but at the same time you have like the tendency to go, holy shit, how is this bad movie
Bro.
this good at the same time? So this
talking about
movie,
Being Immortal?
we're talking about Malignant. We're not talking. We will never again. Don't ever bring that fucking movie up again, okay? Like that is like that's one of those movies
It's so great.
you know like when you wish your enemies like terrible deaths. Like I wish that every time you sneeze, nobody ever says bless you again. That's that kind of movie, all right? Like that's exactly what that is. No, we watched a movie last night called Malignant. Okay. I'll give you the synopsis. There are no spoilers, so if you haven't watched it yet, guaranteed it's a good ride. I highly suggest you watch this movie. So the movie is there is a woman and she is starting to see things that are happening which are believed to be premonitions. Okay. Like it's cool because the way the cinematography is done when this premonition starts to happen, the walls around her start to it's weird to say malignized because it's really not a word, but like
Yeah.
it starts to like bubble and boil and fade away and turn into like it's like a phase shift of rooms. And she's in the room of someone that this killer is murdering, and she's like watching it in FPV, which is crazy, right? Like she's seeing it as it's happening. She's trying to convince the police that, you know, she can see murders that have happened, and she's talking to these people. And then of course you have like good cop, bad cop in the movie. One cop is, you know, trying to hit on the sister, and the other cop is kind of a bitch.
It wasn't even a good cop, bad cop though, so I can't even call it that. It was
It was
just
like
cop and then dick cop.
right. So in a nutshell, this movie is kind of like a ghost movie turned monster movie turned, you know, what the fuck. Yeah. And the reason why I thought it was really good was because for a few reasons. One, like if it was to win an award for anything, it'd be cinematography. This movie is crazy. If you ever watch ESL and Rainbow Six Siege or any kind of shooter FPS, you know, high level tournament play, during like setup phases and stuff, they'll do like an overhead of what's going on in, you know, in all the rooms and stuff, and they kind of do like flybys and stuff. They did the craziest flyby in the house when she was trying to like find a way out, and there was all kinds of really cool things that they did with cameras. But you ever watch Forgetting Sarah Marshall, and the boyfriend, he writes the music for like the NCIS show, and he's like, yeah, the only thing I do is like make music for dumb shit. Like they're like, yeah, there's semen all over the walls, bang, bong, you know? And that's exactly what it was. Like every time there was a chance to put music in an inopportune location, it was in an inopportune location. It's crazy.
When they had the love making music and she was just doing laundry.
Yeah.
I was like, yo, what the fuck is going on here?
Yep.
Hold on, some shit just happened. Why are we listening to this?
Yeah.
So our reasoning for watching these movies, our boy Damien, who was in here the first episode but hasn't been back since, is afraid deathly of horror movies. Okay. Actually, I have a clip, and hopefully I can bring it in and play it later so we can demonstrate. But, and I have his permission. It's okay. It's okay. He said I can record him. It's okay. All right. I have his permission. So he was like, hey, guys, I don't want to be scared of scary movies anymore. I want to watch horror flicks. Let's do this. So for literally, what, like a couple months straight, Damien, we literally watched every horror movie I could think of, like almost every night for a while. So this was a movie I was like, okay, we got to bring Damien in. We got to watch it. So I want your take, Damien. Do you think the movie was scary?
I mean, it was jumpy, but like it wasn't like oh, there's a nun. I'm traumatized.
Son, I got scared by the one non-jump scare.
I was about to say. I was about to say.
Scared by the white. We got scared by the white girl in the window.
Oh
Yeah.
my gosh.
Yeah. That was the one that got me the entire movie. I'm so disappointed in myself at that.
Yeah.
The only scare that really got them was a scene that was not supposed to be scary. It was actually pretty funny because when they jump, like I've got my headphones turned up, and they like Damien will scream or something, and then I jump because of it, and then if I jump, Corey's jumping. It's like a whole chain reaction. It's really, really dumb. All right, I just wanted to bring that movie up. It's definitely a decent watch. If you saw, there's a movie called Cabin in the Woods, and I like to bring it up when it comes to like movies that aren't like cinematically there but are touted as masterpieces. So like the movie Cabin in the Woods with Chris Hemsworth is one of those movies where you may have never seen this movie, but it's won more awards than it deserved. And this is kind of one of those movies where like it was like meant to be shitty. Like you could tell they tried real hard.
Here's my thing though. It wasn't even that bad. But that shit influenced my dreams last night, bro. And I was fucking mad when I woke up this morning, dog.
Can we say though?
That fucking movie, bro.
Can we say though that the killer was fucking creepy as hell though?
Yeah.
Like that, they did a great job.
Dreams were fucked up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome. What did you think, James?
I thought it was decent. yeah, the whole premise of the movie
It was
way
some new.
over like it just how are you going to be dormant for like 20 years and come out like Bruce Lee? Okay,
Yeah, he
that's
did
my
come out the
like
gate
no,
like, yo, what's
no.
good?
Mm-mm.
I
Like
wanna
I ain't
know.
never moved this body before. I ain't never moved it on my own. But guess what? I'm Bruce Lee. Let's do this.
Hey,
And
if Bruce
then
Lee came back
like
to life as a zombie, I'd be fucking scared, dog. I'm just
yeah,
saying.
He
Oh
did
man, you're
yeah.
right. You're right.
in Shaman King.
Yeah, you're
I
you're
hated how
100%
like
correct.
I hated how like I'm like, all right, I see where this movie is going, and then some bullshit happens. I'm like, what the fuck now? Where is what path is this?
Yeah. It was kind of all over the place too. What did you think, Corey?
I, it was decent. Like, I'm glad that I went in like, okay, I should probably pay attention because like right off of the opening credits scene, they were giving you a lot of tidbits of information that made it so that I could put together more of the movie. So like when that one character showed up, I was like, okay, I have a feeling this is who it is because of that intro scene. And I'm saying, hey, Damien's asking who it is. I'm like, hey, this is probably this character because of that intro scene. And then when they revealed it, he was like, "Oh," and I was like, "Bro, I told you that a whole 45 minutes ago."
Right. Yeah.
But it
Then
was
that's
good.
what.
And the ending, I was like, "Yo, hold on."
Yep. That's why I kept saying, like, guys, come on. I know. So there's a thing like that. That's a real thing. It's fear response, right? Like, if you're watching a movie and you're scared or you're trying to prevent yourself from being scared, we have emotional, visceral responses, which is in movies talking. So when you watch movies with people and they're talking through it and you know it's like a thriller or a horror movie, they're trying to console themselves. They're trying to comfort themselves by talking. So the whole time, every time you watch a scary movie, I'm like, guys, you got to pay attention. Come on, stop talking. And it's like, I'm not trying to be a dick. I'm not trying to be a jerk or anything. I'm like, come on, you're not going to get immersed. This is not going to be a good experience. You guys got to stop talking. Once the talking stopped, you guys got scared by somebody in a fucking window. I was like, yes, let's go. This movie's going to be great. Cool. You were going to say something, Lulu? I'm sorry.
Yeah, in the vein of horror movies that are so bad that you have to watch them. I don't know if I feel like if anybody knows about this movie, it'll probably be one of you guys. Black Sheep, not the comedy.
I don't think I've seen that.
Yeah,
Black
not
Sheep.
I don't think I've heard of that.
I think I've heard of it, and that's about it.
Let me set the scene.
Oh, let's go.
A man is terrified of sheep. His family, for generations, has owned a sheep farm.
Oh, no.
He, after years away from home, returns home to sign off his rights to the sheep farm. And then the sheep attack.
Oh, my God. You know what this sounds like, actually?
And the movie?
That is the exact plot of My Bloody Valentine.
Yeah, that's the movie.
So the dude
Sheep.
goes, so his dad owns a mine, right? Then he leaves town because there's a murder, and then comes back to sign off the mine because he doesn't want it. He doesn't want to relive said experience. That's essentially like how that was. Just crazy. No, that sounds wild. Like being attacked by sheep. That's almost like zombiever.
They're zombie sheep. They're zombie sheep.
Oh, God damn it.
Zombie mutant
Oh
sheep.
my
All right, Damien, write down this movie, Black Sheep, and it's the zombie movie.
I watched it back in high school. I have never seen it again, and it is still in my mind as one of the most hilarious things I've ever watched.
No. I'm going to give you two bangers to watch. Okay. One, Chuckles the Clown.
Mm-mm.
All right. Right. Exactly. And then two, Velociraptor or Velocipaster.
Pastor.
My bad.
Yeah.
Velocipaster.
No.
Yeah,
I got you. I got you. You ready?
Oh,
It
no.
should still be on Netflix.
Oh, no.
Tucker and Dale versus Evil, bro.
But that's a
that
cult
movie-
classic, though. That's a good one, though.
Movie is so good.
That's like saying, what's the zombie flick? The British movie, Shaun of the Dead. That's like saying, yeah, you know what? We know that one. Come on, man. Got to give us a
Yeah,
banger.
what was that? What was that Japanese one? Zombie
That
Butts or
Damien was
something like
watching.
that? Yeah.
Oh
What?
no.
High School of the Dead. Yeah, I love that one.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Oh,
And we all love that one.
it was terrible. This is the one where there was like tapeworms that actually
Ooh.
activated your bowel systems, and all the
It
people were
was
hurting.
Nope, don't like
Oh
so
that.
my god.
weird. It
Then
was
there's
so
like
weird.
there's
And
also
then
zombie strippers.
Yep.
and at the end of the
What?
movie, like this girl, she was like, I've never farted in public before, but I will learn to let it to be free. And she farted so hard it was
Oh my
like a
god.
jetpack.
Oh my
It's such a
god.
weird movie, man.
That sounds absolutely terrible. Okay.
Yeah.
And with that, I have
Oh,
a
man.
topic that was given to me today by
Ooh.
someone in the Final Fantasy group.
Ooh.
I'm editing the topic though. All right. So I asked and was saying like what, because I was trying to farm a topic and I was like, well, what could be a main topic? What do you guys think? And the first thing he said, and really I knew it was a joke, but I was like, no, that's a great fucking question, but I'm gonna expand on it. Okay. And I'll say as example the game that he mentioned. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
This is kind of profound, and we'll take turns and we could talk about it a little bit and discuss it. Why do popular games fail? For example, Anthem.
Mm.
So his question specifically was, why did Anthem fail? But I wanted to kind of extrapolate that a little bit because we can kind of talk about a lot of games that failed. There are so many. Like, there are games that have failed to make comebacks, right? We can talk about what's the Hello Games game? No, Cyberpunk has not bounced back.
Yeah. No. It's a
But
popular
It
game that
started
failed.
to, and then they put out another update that came out with bugs, so it kind of went.
Yeah.
yeah, exactly. The Hello Games game, the space game, No Man's Sky. That's
Yeah.
a success story. That's a game that failed
That is.
from jump. But what about all the people that went to the store, bought Anthem, like us, me, Corey, James? I bought the game 3 times because I loved that game so
2
much.
times.
And then suddenly the servers don't work anymore and you can't play it anymore. You know,
Yeah.
what is a game?
Outriders.
We'll go. Oh god. Well, that was that really
that
a
is-
fail? It was
Yes,
kind
that
of a
was
fail, but
No. That is a huge fail. Multiple
Yeah.
people had their in-game characters deleted before the in-game came out.
well,
Yeah.
the thing,
That's what
but
I'm
the
saying.
thing,
It happened to y'all
We
twice.
both had 2. Yeah.
the thing about that is I would be more forgiving about that game because it is not a persistent game. Like Cyberpunk, if they fix it tomorrow and I can play it tomorrow and it works, then I can still experience that game. I can no longer experience Anthem anymore. That game is over.
Yeah,
like-
GG.
Like you can't play with friends, nothing. The servers, everything's dead.
Yeah.
So I paid for it when it all came out, except for my Xbox copy. I got that cheap because the game had failed at that point. But like I paid $120 worth of video game to play with friends, and now I can't even play the game. So, what is a game that has failed? We'll go around that has failed, and why do you think it failed? All right, go ahead, James.
So let's go with Anthem because that's like it was a number of pain points for the game. One, I mean, the studio, the main company gave up on it. They overhyped the fuck out of it for like 3-4 years, but kept scrapping it and putting it back together. And then I think they had 6 months to put the entire game together before launch. It's a major studio failure when they don't commit to a game. Like they
Yeah.
put out a preview 3 years before they want to launch it, and it gets amazing reviews, and then someone upstairs goes, nah, we're not going to do that game right now. We want to do this other one. And it's like people want this game, but they're not applying the resources to make it a full game. Like when it launched, it was a beautiful game,
Played great. I
but
love
they
It
made
was just empty.
promises that it was going to be
Mhm.
a player hub where you could hook up and make teams and then go out into the world and do stuff. None of that was in the game. I don't think they ever introduced it. The abilities were actually pretty decent, but they had a very not open world game. Like you had limited things that you could really do and progress. The end game, like I'm not even gonna complain about that. Most games at launch, and they want it to be a perpetual, continual game, they're gonna give you, one or two things for end game content. Next patch, they might add an extra one or two things, or they're doing some type of balance fix or something like that. But they like straight up, it felt like they just gave up on the game.
They
They
did.
Yeah.
released an unfinished product, paid a bunch of streamers to host the game basically for like 2 weeks to get everyone to buy the game, and then pretty much just was like, oh well, we're gonna pitter patter and maybe fix this thing or the other thing. I think they came out with like 2 or 3 major patches, but I was already gone. Like I tried to make an amazing build off of
But we
all,
could.
all the different things, and it's
Quick
And then they.
interjection. Somebody in the chat mentioned Titanfall. I'll say that Titanfall was not a failure. The problem was exclusivity.
yeah.
The problem with Titanfall 1 was that Xbox was losing. They didn't have the player base, and it wasn't until the game finally hit PC many, many months later that the community picked up. But if it had hit PlayStation 4 when PlayStation 1 was at its peak, that game would have thrived.
Yeah.
Sorry. And I didn't want to cut you off, but I didn't want to go too long because
That's another thing. Like it wasn't cross-platform either. Like
Yep.
if you look at every major game that is exclusivity and it's online play, yeah, you get the PlayStation games and they last a little bit longer than like let's say a straight PC release or an Xbox release. Like people were still playing Halo 3 today. The servers are still up, they're still running. But when it's nowadays, it's if you're not cross-platforming and allowing people to play together, but there's online functionality, games die very quickly.
and that's what happened with No Man's Sky. Remember, they were like, "Yeah, you'll be able to
It's
play
like
with other players."
Apex was huge when
Gotta
it
fly
first
for
launched.
3 hours to find somebody.
Like overnight success, no advertisement for the release of the game. The game was the hottest thing for like 2 months. And then it went down to like a fifth of its popularity right after that. Like there are still a lot of people playing it, but it's nowhere near that first like 3 months worth of players.
Because
game.
because the stealth drop, the streamer stealth drop for that game, hyped that game so much. And to be fair, Apex is still pretty big. It is. It's standing on its feet against Warzone and Fortnite, and is doing exceptional. They added ranked play. They added all kinds of stuff to the game. I will never take anything away from Apex. I will say, and I agree wholeheartedly, they gave up on the game. It's Mass Effect 3 all over again, Andromeda. Or Mass Effect Andromeda, sorry. Like BioWare has this.
You were right with 3 as well.
Yeah. Well, 3 was just the ending, and they literally fixed that with a patch. Like, which was really.
It was. They had to sell it to you though, so
Right.
They just did it right the first time, and they were like, "Oh wait,
True.
our ending was real shitty. Let me sell you our true ending."
Right. True.
Yeah,
True.
yeah.
And then like we're going back to the chat, Titanfall released their crossplay feature after Titanfall 2 came out.
I don't think Titanfall 2 is crossplay.
It's not.
Yeah, it's not. It's not crossplay at all. If it is, that's something I have no clue about.
The first Titanfall didn't get the crossplay until after Titanfall 2 was already
No,
out.
Titanfall 1 still doesn't have crossplay. It's PC and Xbox. It didn't even go to PlayStation, so you can't crossplay.
You can play between the two.
I don't think so. I don't think you can. I think it's just console or PC, and that's it. As far as I know, I
Check
could
it
be
out.
wrong.
I mean,
Yeah.
I haven't loaded up the game in a long time, so I don't.
I
only have it
literally
on PC.
played. I literally played Titanfall 2. Remember, I was streaming it in the Discord not a couple months ago, playing the shit out of that game. Dude, Titanfall 2 is amazing. Talk about games that were made to fucking fail. Titanfall 2. This game launched the same week as Call of Duty and Battlefield 1. They competed with their own fucking S1 tier game and the other S1 tier game for no reason. Like, why would you release a game the same time that the two biggest games on the planet would release? It doesn't make any sense.
Literally.
So I'm gonna, so I'm gonna go to Luulu. Luulu, is there a game that you can think of that failed miserably that you were excited about?
What's it called? Oh no, I can't remember the name of it.
Tell us what
Describe
it's
it.
about. Yeah.
Evolve. There we go.
Oh shit.
Fucking
Yeah.
love that game, man.
Yeah.
That is a
No,
sore spot. That is
that
a
game
Yeah,
huge.
that is an
was
extremely
pretty
sore
fucking
spot
shitty.
for us.
There's
You
a
know-
story.
We tried to make that thing like I tried.
I still have it installed. I never uninstalled it. It's still installed on my computer. That's how sad I am.
So
Did they make a second one?
No, they would
didn't?
never.
I
They're
could've
not
swear.
that dumb. No,
I mean,
they're not
I've seen
that
worse.
stupid.
I mean,
Yeah,
I
yeah. What's
don't know.
that game that?
I
What's
feel
that
like there
game
was a second one.
they try to fight Overwatch with instead of doing Evolve? I forget the name of their game.
Heroes of the Storm or some shit like that.
No, that's
Silver,
Blizzard.
I think.
Huh?
Hold on. What was? I know what you're talking about. Battleborn.
Battleborn. Yeah,
There
they're
you go,
like,
yeah.
yeah, we got this game that's just like that's not just like Overwatch, except all of our characters look just like Overwatch, and it's dead.
Yeah.
Sorry, go ahead, Lulu. Tell your story.
So, in our friend group at the time, there was hype for it. Like, we were excited. I actually had a little bit of extra money, and I was gonna be the girlfriend. So I went out while my then boyfriend, now husband, was at work. I didn't just buy him Evolve. I bought him the special edition with the
shit.
fancy extras. And
Oh,
I am
no.
so proud of myself presenting him this game. And a week later, I'm like,
A week? Y'all lasted a week?
Man.
Holy shit, you're better than I am.
you tried so hard to like that game.
Jesus Christ.
I mean,
That-
I played it for about a month.
Let me tell you-
I unlocked a bunch of the characters and a bunch of the monsters, but like the game was so lopsided depending on where you were or how much time was in the game.
Let me
match?
tell you a little story about a man that I know as Larry Kidd. Okay. Call him Big Country. All right. This man, when I met him, was big enough to throw a fucking transmission 5 to 10 yards. Okay, this guy's huge. All right. He and I went to this school together where there was a lot of gang activity. Okay. And he and I used to fight through thick and thin against people because they just wanted to take your shit. All right. This man has saved my life. I've saved this man's life before. No cap, 100%. Me and Larry's been through all the shit. Okay. Larry Kidd will play the same game every fucking day, even if it's terrible. Okay. I'm talking, we're in the dorm. He's playing Resident Evil 0 on a GameCube every single fucking night. Okay. Every single night. I'm talking, I have to put on headphones to get the music out of my head. He plays it every night. We played Evolve one session. We got online. We got into a party. We're like, yeah, man, this is going to be awesome. I was like, dude, I'm going to be the trapper. He's like, that's cool, man. That's cool. I'll be the big gunner. Cool. We had 2 other friends with us. We showed up. We get into play. And we're like, man, this game is some fucking trash. I'm like, hey, dude, you want to play Evolve today? He was like, nah, man, I'm just going to get on WoW. I was like, fuck. This game is... I know if he cannot play a game he paid full price for on launch day, that I will probably never play this game again. And hang on. Give me 1 sec. I'm going to check my game time played real fast because it's fucking atrocious, okay? I'm waiting for Steam to open up.
Why
This is
do you do
terrible.
that? Wiggly said, it was so much fun until you find out the monster could always win unless they wanted to play longer.
Right, exactly. They just hide. eat shit. Oh yeah, and then like what the worst part is, you get players that don't know how to play the game. So it's like, yeah, we got to track the monster, and they're running in the opposite direction, hunting sprites or whatever. I don't know what the hell they're doing, and I'm like, what are you doing? Like, come on. And then you got the blurty mic, because he thinks the monsters are cool. Like, I want to shoot dinosaurs and stuff. Like, it was not good. It's just not good. Hold on. Evolve. You guys ready? What do you think my playtime is, guys?
45
Came out
minutes.
with stage 2.
10 minutes.
There we go.
Surprisingly, I'm shocked. Okay. I'm shocked. I made it 5 hours.
Oh,
I'm shocked. I'm actually shocked.
I'm proud of
I
you.
think most of that was AFK. To be honest, I can't remember playing that many hours of this game at all. It has to be AFK hours. But in any case, like, yeah, you hit the nail right on the coffin. I think everybody's hurt by that game. Seriously.
Here's the thing that's funny though.
Hmm.
It's still an active game.
People
What?
play it because the servers aren't down.
Yeah.
But they haven't updated the game in like 3 or 4 years. It's just not serviced anymore. But if you try to get into a lobby, you're not gonna get one. They just don't exist. It's pretty asinine. So
It's a chill out game, Ben.
I mean,
Chill.
Barely.
maybe, who knows?
There's other games you could play for that though.
Exactly. You can play Final Fantasy, bro. Stop fucking around. Get on the game.
So what I can tell is it's big in Russia still.
Oh, all right.
Somehow
I
that
mean-
makes sense.
Yeah. That makes perfect sense.
In Soviet Russia, evolve hunt you. All right, Damien, you're on the spot now, bro. What is a game that failed you?
Ancestors.
Oh,
Wow.
yeah.
Yeah, I think you told us about this game.
You
Go
did
ahead and
try that for like 20 minutes.
was it a full price game?
Oh, I mean, I waited like it was, but then like I bought it on Epic because Epic had like a 50% off sale.
Mhm.
So I was like, oh, cool. I'll go ahead and snatch this for like $20. Played it, and I was like, this game. I played it for I think about like 6 hours, and I was like, and I got stuck on like the very first level. It was literally build your bed.
Is that the monkey game?
Spooky.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
literally, it's like I was just like, there's very like minimal instruction. You just do it.
Oh, tell them about your background in Animal Crossing so that they understand that you have the patience for this. You guys may not know this, but this man at one point called himself the Bell Daddy.
A Bell Daddy.
Yes, I was the Bell Daddy.
Was? Still is?
I am still the Bell Daddy. I have. If you ever need bells on Animal Crossing, I am the person to go to.
I think I
Yep.
still have like 24 million bells at Damien's Island I need to come get. Like for real.
You literally walk on his island, and it's like literally just all bells everywhere. You can't really walk anywhere. Look at Lulu's face. She's like, whoa, 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 wait. Let me get that friend code.
I'm actually kind of running low on bells. I'm down to like 60 mil.
Oh, just
Yeah.
that
That's
game
like
pissed
Maybe
me
some
off, man.
turnips.
That game pissed me off, man. I had to my island got deleted, and there was no. You can't really save your data. Like you can't back it up. They don't allow you to like the other games, so I lost all that shit. So I was like, I'm not doing this anymore.
Oh, I thought they did auto cloud saves through that game, so you can't do the time warping thing.
No, you can time warp in that
You can
game.
Time warp.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, to prevent it, they were doing the auto saves for a
Nope.
while.
Nope.
Really?
In fact, I
never.
read about it. They actually they expected people to do it.
Yeah.
So that's why they incorporated it into the game.
It's a
Yeah,
feature.
the problem with time warping. Well, so I think the thing is, James, that time warping in the game is not what you think. So you could actually just change the time and date on your Switch and skip forward and backward. So the save had nothing to do with it. So if you saved it, it's fine because you just go back in time and it saves again, and you're back where you were before.
And that is why I'm rich.
Yes.
Cheating
There's 100%
ass. Cheating ass.
You know, you take time travel plus stock market.
Profit.
Yeah.
So the game that I want to touch on that is kind of a sore spot for me right now, but it does seem like every once in a while it does pull me and even call me back is Marvel.
Bruh, that's literally what I was going to talk about.
Yeah, yeah,
Literally what I was
yeah.
going to talk about.
No, go for it. Go for it. I'll give you that one. Go ahead.
Like, for me, like, I enjoy playing the game, right? But a lot of it is that they had such a well thought out roadmap that they seemed committed to, and then they just threw that shit out the window. They're like, hey, yeah, we are going through unprecedented crisis right now. I get it. But they were already behind before COVID even happened. The roadmap was already off by 3 months before COVID happened. We were supposed to get Spider Man last January.
Yep.
We still don't have him.
Yep. We don't even have a date.
Panther, yeah, Black Panther. That expansion was great. Could have been longer, in my opinion, but it is what it is. On that, that is another thing that's a year behind. Like we wanted it to be a big thing. We see that they are still kind of committed to it, but at the same time, I see this not lasting long. If we get Spider-Man, I don't expect an expansion with him. I expect him to just say, "Here's Spider-Man. Bye. We're
You know,
done. We're moving on to the next game." Because it's Crystal Dynamics and it's Square Enix. They don't need Marvel. They
And you know what
have
happened with
so
them, right?
many other series.
Did you hear
Like,
what happened with Crystal Dynamics?
what's up with them?
They just got pulled in for another game. A
Yep.
game
For
that we
another
thought was
Marvel game?
no, a game that we thought was going to be good. And the team just got fucking booted and Crystal Dynamics got pulled in. The Tomb Raider
Yeah.
game.
I mean,
The Tomb Raider team, remember?
Yeah, you remember. And the Crystal Dynamics Tomb Raider games are my jams. Y'all saw me buy all of them. I bought the first two games twice. I played the third game. I bought the third game when it came out, and then I played it again when it got the Game Pass. So like Crystal Dynamics is a good dev in my opinion. Square Enix is good with some of their games. They're good when it comes to Final Fantasy and Final Fantasy spin-offs, quote unquote, like Kingdom Hearts and kind of The World Ends With You. Anything outside of that, it's not their own IP, they give up on it.
We totally talked about
It's
this
done.
just recently. Remember, 2
Yeah.
episodes ago, we had a conversation about what games are we excited about coming. And James brought up a game that we're all excited about, which is the Animu looking kind of Dark Souls kind of game. I forget what it's called, but it's done by Square Enix. And the thing that I said was like, yeah, I really want to be excited about this game. However, the problem
not
is
Final
that
Fantasy.
it's not Final Fantasy. Yeah, if it was
Yeah.
Final Fantasy, I would be way more committed and involved with the development and how the game is going. Final Fantasy 16, you already know I'm in.
Oh yeah.
You already know I'm in. Like, there's just no question. And not only 16 is being worked on by the 14 team, which is going to be even better.
Yeah, so like we're already here. We're already up
Right. But this
'cause it's
game,
the same dev.
I want to be excited about the new game, but man, like,
Yeah, like I enjoy Marvel when I'm in the mood for it.
right,
And
right.
unfortunately, it's not a game I'm always in the mood for anymore. Like
Yeah.
as soon as we finish War for Wakanda, have we turned it on since?
No, and the thing is that we're still waiting for them to release the raid, which is supposed to come with War
And
for Wakanda.
I'm not even excited for the raid. I'm more excited for Ghost of Tsushima's Gambit style coming out than I am for
Ooh, yeah.
Avengers raid.
Yeah, that does look really
And
can
good.
we get a standalone Black Panther game, please?
right, I'd be more excited for that, but at the same time, that would be another thing on this list that I would be like, this is gonna
Maybe.
fail off rip.
Yep.
It's gonna fail off rip. That would be a game that is, in my opinion, as a black man, a shot for the black community. That's what that would be for. That's not gonna be a game for the masses. Everybody's gonna buy it, yeah, but it's really just gonna be us buying it.
It's kind of like how I responded to Shang-Chi when I told you guys, like,
Yeah.
Shang-Chi, like, if they treat the game like they treat the movie, they stand to gain a lot from different communities
And
And
that's not what they're gonna do.
right. It's
Or
going to be
The movie
game?
going audience is a lot larger than the video game audience.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
We know that.
They're
Yeah.
making a Shang-Chi video game?
no.
No.
I'm just saying, like, it's about the culture that they
Costume or
represent.
something?
You got me excited, bro. Got me excited.
I don't want to hear it, you scrub. You haven't even seen the movie yet. Go represent your people. Come on, man. Yeah, I called you out, dog.
Got him.
You know.
Called you out,
That
dog.
reminds me. Have you seen on YouTube Stephen He?
Stephen He.
No?
You were talking
Stephen
about him
He.
earlier. I remember.
Yeah. He's been cracking me up for like the last week that I found him.
No, I have not seen it, but you did mention it today, so I will give it a shot.
It's
All right.
hilarious.
Now, my thing is, like, what do we think could make a game that's failed better? And I think Hello Games has done kind of like what we kind of want every game developer at this point to do, which is, like, well, not go radio silent for two fucking years radio silent, but like, yeah, like release the game finished maybe and
Nah, we don't do that no more.
The
Right,
biggest
right.
problem I see, the biggest hurdle, are majorly, it's like, Ubisoft, EA. All of them are trying to push out games every single year.
Mm-hmm.
And then you have companies like Bethesda that are, no, we're gonna release it. It's gonna be buggy because it's Bethesda, but they're gonna be funny bugs.
I don't know,
Like,
man.
it's not gonna be game breaking.
I don't know, man.
But we're gonna keep pushing a game back until we're ready for it.
I don't know. In Skyrim,
Like
the dragons are flying upside down.
Dude, I've
And they
never
were
had
like-
that issue.
And they're
Like,
like,
the
yeah,
only-
we're just not going to be able to fix that.
The only time I had an issue, and I was a part of the Skyrim modding community for years, the only time that I ever had an issue was when I upgraded to the 2070 and tried to play it on vanilla, and I got over, what was it, about 165 frames per second, and that's when their physics engine just goes out the wall.
Yeah. I don't
Like,
know nothing about that, but
Everything is crazy because their physics engine is based on 60 FPS. So if you go above that, it starts slowly messing up the game. And the higher you go, like, you could drop a plate and it'll shoot across the entire map. Like, that's
So-
how messed up.
Would you say it was over 9,000?
oh,
Yeah.
shit.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Oh my gosh.
In the chat, Spooky, you're talking about Battlefield 2042. What you trying to talk about? We're kind of excited about that game. Are you saying that's gonna let you down or what?
Yeah, you've just recently joined the squad, so I've been known to stream the shit out of Battlefield games, and those have been some of my more popular streams. I'm a headshot fucking hunter, and I'm waiting to wingsuit midair, shoot somebody when I'm coming down mid-tornado, land in a fucking airplane, rocket launcher the next airplane, get in the cockpit, and fly the fuck off. I'm going in. I hope, oh my God, I hope this game does not suck. I hope so much. And fortunately, Battlefield games have come out, they've worked, they've had their problems, and people don't like specific eras, so they stick to Battlefield 4. That's cool, I get it. But I've played Battlefield 1, loved it. Played Battlefield 5, loved it. The only problem with Battlefield 5 is that it needed updates. It needed more, and they just didn't give it the attention it needed at first. And then silently over time, they made it better. And it's a great game now, but it was too little too late for most players. I'm really, really hope that 2042 is good. If this game is bad, I'm not buying Call of Duty because I'm tired of Call of Duty. I'm not going to play the World War II game. If I could just buy the campaign, I would only buy that and that's it. So it's going to be Back 4 Blood is going to be my co-op game. 2042 is going to be the FPS competitive game. We were just talking today. I'm getting the itch to play Rainbow Six Siege again. So I'm trying to put a team back together. So speaking of which, Wiggly, if you're in there, you want to get on, man, download the game because me, Rascal, and probably some others about to get back on the shit. and then Final Fantasy. Like I'll be playing the shit out of Endwalker because Endwalker's a month and some change away. We're really fucking close.
You're only find me on 4 games.
Huh?
You're only gonna find me on 4 games.
Oh well, I mean,
That's
so
because we haven't gotten you to log in yet.
Pokemon,
Well, the thing-
Warframe, Call of Duty, and Animal Crossing.
See, the moment we gonna get him to log into 14, Warframe is gonna be completely gone out of his mind.
he's gonna make a cat girl.
Yeah, he made it a cat girl,
And then I'm
or
just-
we gonna get him the biddies, and
You
it's gonna be
know,
over.
He ain't
I'm
gonna.
gonna-
He
I'm
ain't
gonna
gonna
try a little
exceed
bit of
level
that,
10.
I'm gonna try a little bit of that catfishing life.
Mm-hmm. Yep. He's gonna become a cat girl. I'm gonna boo him up and get married so I can get the mount.
Exactly.
I don't know.
Hey, bro, who's trying to be my in-game waifu for the mount?
Right.
I'm taking
It-
applications.
Endwalker's gonna have that whole like farming area, so Animal Crossing might get the boot. Not,
Yeah.
Ooh,
Yeah. You're right.
Yep.
Speaking of Final Fantasy, that brings me into my next topic. All right. It's about to get a little dark in here, guys. Okay. We're gonna talk about what happens in Limsa after dark. I gotta get comfortable. Hold on, sorry guys. And it's not like a heated topic, a debate, or anything, but I know it's just been me, James, and Corey. Damien doesn't play the game, but he's been in the room when I'm laughing and shouting and saying "What the fuck" or "What the hell is happening" or "Who the fuck is this?" or technically, yeah. So we're not going to get into any specific names, no character names, no nothing. I just want to talk about how crazy this game is when you put the weapons down and absorb the community for once. And I've said it a billion times talking to people like in game and you guys and stuff like that. But me and James have always been a smash first, ask questions later in MMOs. You know what I mean? It's never been a let's go into town and talk to people. The friends that we play with are the friends that are here. The friends that are in the Discord are IRL friends. Like my PlayStation 5 friends list is every person I know in real life, with the exception of maybe I'd say 6 or 7 people because I've purged hard. We have a great wholesome time. Yeah, until you teleport out, and then the fun really happens. Just saying. Just saying, dude.
Nah, I don't think I have a picture inside a Limsa with you fully clothed. To be 100%.
That is very true, actually.
You would have
Yeah.
to take one right now.
Right, I can literally just click over. Hold on. Oh no, he's got the wholesome robe on right now.
That's
Okay.
what I'm saying. You would have to take it right
Yep.
now for it to be a fully closed state.
Yeah, the other night when we were doing that birthday party for,
yeah.
our co-players here, yeah, when we started taking pictures, like half the people were already still they were in their swimming.
The
trunks
one
still,
person that had all their clothes on is the one that
Wholesome.
surprised me the most. But it was her birthday, so I was like, all right, cool. The wedding dress is dope, which does look really good. But I'm curious of something because I've been playing the game for, I want to say 14 days RP-esque. Okay, and I say esque because it's a little here, a little there. I'll typically role play depending on who's around. And if I do, it's more like, just, emoting and stuff like that and having fun or whatever. But I'm curious to ask Luulu what her Final Fantasy experience is like, because it's probably way different than mine. I'm not a crafter. I'm barely a gatherer. I'm literally a get online. I said it earlier. Get online, do my roulettes, party up for a raid, kill a boss, get offline, play something actually that I want to go and put time into. But now I'm doing the opposite, and it's fucking fantastic. I am enjoying this game 1,000 times more today than I have in the last 8 years. It's crazy. So I'm curious to know, since we're on separate data centers and I can't suck you into the bullshit,
Right?
which once you can walk over, it's over. you're gonna be assimilated into the squad. I've been told today that we've been talking about it, and you know what? No, I'm not gonna say it. Go ahead, Lulu. Go ahead.
Well, it's a mixed bag. Because on the one hand, there is a lot of guild shenanigans that happen, such as how many beds mounts can you stack on top of each other?
What?
Or how many people can you get to merge into the bed?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
We did a free company picture this weekend, which involved a lot of people accidentally sitting in a chair. And one person intentionally sitting in a chair. No, we would go slash sit and you put you in the chair, trying to sit on the ground. It made some very interesting.
Oh yeah.
Right.
Smorgasbords.
We'll use the word smatterings.
But on the other hand, we cleared which one was it? AlphaScape 4.0, so the Savage 12, I think it's called.
Cool.
We cleared that as an FC for the first time last night. Yeah.
Mhm.
It was last
Did
night.
you guys do the the gear sync and stuff like that for it?
I think we went in unsynced and we did utilize the echo.
Mm-hmm.
I know from a lot of our other guild mates that was my first Savage ever.
Yeah.
So that was really exciting. And our next step, once we get everyone the mount from this Savage, we're gonna go up to Edenscape.
Yeah, I definitely need that mount from the Scape. Yeah, that thing's awesome. It's still a Scarab, right?
I think so. It's like this big like spindly. It's alpha.
Yeah, it's a Scarab, and they also have the pet too, which is really awesome.
Got the pet.
But yeah, so like on the one hand, there's a lot of fun, there's a lot of shenanigans, but on the other hand, we're like hardcore raid content. Let's go. Like I've been watching, been studying the videos, I've been practicing my healer.
So what you're experiencing right now is all I ever do. Seriously. So you used to stuff? Yeah, so you used to craft and like I remember you used to tell me like, oh, I'm just on my crafter hanging out and stuff. And I'm like, oh, that's cool. What's crafting? I don't understand this.
Okay, so just on I have a level 80 botanist and a level 70 miner and a level 80 weaver, good sir.
Nice.
Damn.
Got more than me.
Just crafting.
Better than I am because
I don't remember any of it, but
I have a level 50 fisher, a level 48 miner, and my culinary is like in the 40s, I think. So you've definitely got me beat there.
I mean, both of y'all got me beat.
I mean, no, isn't your crafter level?
My leather worker is 80. My miner is like 42. That's
you
it.
already got me beat. What you mean? Yeah. Not in those classes though.
Yeah.
My armor smith at 80, my weaver at 80, and I just got 30 mil from this last week.
Now just think about it, James. Before this stint, fucking around in Limsa and hanging out and meeting people, like, did you ever like really care to delve into crafting? Really, like, we would just get online and just run shit and level and run Palace of the Dead or
things like that. Yeah,
but I'm saying like even the times before that
on the game and do nothing. Well, I wouldn't say we were doing nothing. We were enjoying ourselves. But no, I would jump in and constantly just keep. I mean, how many classes have I leveled up to 70? All of them except for one or two. Three. I haven't touched Blue Mage. I haven't leveled Dancer, and I haven't gotten. Well, it's Ninja and Monk that are still at 31 and 32. But all my other classes are at 70 or higher.
Yeah, I mean, Wiggly in the chat. He's batches in the game. And he's the same way that, I mean, it's WoW. It's what it is WoW mentality. That's exactly what it is. Because in like, how often are you social playing World of Warcraft? You know, there's not a whole lot of intersocial activities in that game is literally just go
Yeah.
hit the thing, go PvP, get offline, and that followed me here as well. So, I mean, I'm pretty sure we could say the same for Mike also, who will be returning to the game, and hopefully, we will have him on the show when he does come back, because I would like to get his what we're doing now impressions compared to what we were doing back then. So,
How did you go to Final Fantasy back to how?
He came back for a little while, but he still has his group in WoW. But now they're all jumping ship.
they all
So
quit.
he's kind of like now he's back in the league,
Mm-hmm.
but he wants to come back. He just doesn't feel like right now is the time. He wants to wait until Endwalker hits. But
Well,
he
he
doesn't
did-
even have a level 80 yet, does he?
No,
On our server
he
anymore,
his
'cause he
highest
transferred his
level.
other character out.
His other character highest, I think, was 50, 60 maybe.
Yeah.
He didn't do Stormblood. I'm pretty sure he did some of Heaven's Ward. But he and I were talking when I was at his house a couple of times, and he kept saying, like, I think I'm gonna come back, I think I'm gonna come back, and then he had a kid. And then he's like, I think I'm coming back, I think I'm coming back, and then now he has an infant. So for him, playing an MMO is a little bit difficult right now, but his goal is to start. I think he said the other day, like what, next week, maybe the week after.
He said sometime in October.
Yeah, so I think he said next week or So that'll give us another bro. I wouldn't say bro, but like he's literally my little brother, like James is. And I mean, I guess Damien is my son, so calls me Papa. Yeah. No, don't call me Daddy. I told you to call me Papa. All right.
Papa.
Papa Antoine.
Right.
And then Corey's my uncle.
Yep. Uncle Corey. Yep. And then Grandpa James. Yep. There you go.
Why does it be Grandpa, man?
Cause you're an old ass man, dog.
I can be one,
Well,
but
Grandpa's got the belly, okay?
I mean, we both got the belly.
He's
I need to
not
start
wrong.
working out again.
He's not wrong. All right. So this next segment, and where are we on in time right now? We're an hour and 12 minutes, and we've literally talked nothing but games today. It's crazy.
Yeah,
I'm going to bring up a new segment that we came up with last week, but we gave it a name this time. It's called Kami's Manga Minute.
Yes.
Yeah,
It might be more than a minute, but yeah.
I mean,
it's okay.
minutes. It ain't hours,
I told
60
you.
seconds on the clock.
Oh, right. I should do. I'm going to do that for
300 next time. Yeah.
after today. I will click a button and it'll be up there.
That's
All
what
right.
it is.
No. You don't have to do a minute. I want to know, and we talked about it kind of. I want to know what you're reading this week,
Okay.
but I want recommendations. I want the adult recommendation, and I want the wholesome recommendation for the week. You already sent me a link today, so you can use that one.
Well, that one's not really adult,
Eh,
but not kind of, but not really. I
Okay.
don't really have an adult for the week,
Okay.
but next week I got you.
Okay,
This week
okay.
they're both pretty wholesome. The first one is the unfavorable job. Appraiser is actually the strongest. It's another one of those. It starts out the character has a quote unquote bad skill, but then becomes OP, and it is a harem kind of, but it's really cute and it's a pretty decent plot progression. I think there's like 16 or so chapters out right now. It just updated a couple days ago on Manganello. But it's pretty good. It's pretty good. I'm enjoying it.
I like
And
a good
then-
harem.
Oh yeah. And I didn't think it was gonna be a harem at first, and then it became a harem, and I was like, okay, cool. My boy is at 3 girls already, so he making moves. He making progress.
3 girls in 12 chapters? Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
but boy is making progress, so we're good.
All right, and the next one.
My next one, I actually just started reading it yesterday, and there's 33 chapters out, and I finished 33 this morning. It's called Anitomo. It's my brother's friend. That's for y'all shoujo lovers out there. You gotta diversify your interests. This one's it's a shoujo rom com. It's pretty cute, and it actually shows a really good depiction of innocent love and people that have never been in a relationship trying to figure it out.
Good.
So
Sounds actually pretty good.
it's cute. It's cute.
Yeah,
I'll provide links if you need them.
I always find it weird. Oh, I'm sorry. Go
Okay.
ahead. Go ahead, Lulu.
No, I want the links.
Ah,
I got you. I got you.
I always find it weird delving into like anime, manga, whatever, that it's kind of like TV for people. You know, to me, I'm like, okay, if you
me.
only watch comedy ever, or if you only watch horror ever, or if you only watch action ever, like, and you don't diversify your taste, like, doesn't it ever get old? And I know a lot of people get into shonen and they stick to it because it's hype, it's action, it's flashy, it's high, it's
High
technically high, yeah, or high tier animation. But then I'm watching shit like, what's the jam? My teen romantic comedy snafu. I'm watching what was it?
That's one of my main things as well. Like, shonen is actually my least read
Yeah.
genre.
My
I
least favorite
only,
too.
I only read a couple. Like, Ari Fuerte is kind of shonen. I'm on that. My Hero, banger. I got to read that. Slime is kind of a shonen, kind of a lot of things, but I'm mainly there for the rom coms,
Yeah, because
like
there's a lot of that in that. Yeah. I I find that like whenever I ask somebody, hey, well, what do you watch? Or what's your favorite? It's like always like the top 3 tier questionable, Dragon Ball Z, One Piece, Bleach. And I'm like, oh man, like, come on, dude, can I offer you something to watch? Watch it and come back and ask me to watch something else because I will put you on some stuff that you never expected.
Wait, hold up. I might actually have your adult one.
Oh
It's
shit.
adult and harem. Wait, is this the right one? Never mind. I gotta find it. That wasn't the right one. It wasn't the right one.
I am a disappoint. But I would say that if you guys are listening to this minute and you're curious about the manga, I will get the links from Kami. I'll add them to the description for the YouTube video that'll go up later today. You guys can check that out. And if you have any anime, manga related input, questions, you want to talk about genres, also comment below in the video. And like and share it. Subscribe to the channel because if you miss an episode, you can always catch it there. This next section.
Damien hentai sections.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
We'll take it into consideration.
Well, he's like, oh,
I got a hentai for every cup size.
Oh
No,
yeah, let's not talk about hentai. That'd be amazing if we just kind of just
oh man,
left that alone. This next section, I always request that everybody on the show brings a topic of discussion. You guys already get mine. Mine's the topic of the show. But whoever is guesting with me, I like for them to bring something to the table so that we can discuss it. Because, you might have something on your mind. You might want to talk about something. You might have a question. You might want to gather intel on a specific thing. Maybe there's a piece of technology you like and don't know anything about it, or you need help or something. So if you're in the chat or you watch the YouTube video, please, down below, let us know. We'll talk about it in the next episode. But first, we're going to start with the returner. Damien, what is your topic for today?
Let's go hentai. Oh, I'm joking.
I was about to be like, whoa, hold up.
I need
My
a.
topic is do you actually need a microwave in the kitchen?
Oh shit!
Oh yeah, that is your.
That was actually his question the other day.
yeah.
I'm
I don't think we
gonna.
really came up with an answer for that.
I'm gonna take this one first. I'm gonna say no, for a couple of reasons. One, I don't like microwave food because it tastes like fucking cardboard. Two, whenever you heat something up, the bowl is always fucking hot and the food is always cold. And I'll give you one extra one, okay? Don't be lazy. Get an air fryer. Come on, man.
No, because we have 2 air fryers, a rice cooker, and a water heater.
Then what do you need it for? What do you need
My
the microwave
question-
for?
My question for you is, why do you have 2 air fryers?
Why
But
we
you
gotta
make a
ask?
whole meal
Why
at
we
one
gotta
time.
ask? Why we gotta ask these unnecessary questions?
Okay, all right.
Hey,
But
remember they said
Damien was
what?
quiet for like 10 whole minutes. I think you're good.
What didn't they say? Didn't they say one is none and two is one?
Yeah.
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 You know the magic number is 2.
Anybody else want to weigh in on Damien's conundrum?
I mean, since you got 2 air fryers, you're good, bro.
Yeah.
Lulu?
You absolutely do not need a microwave in a kitchen, and I know this because when I lived in Italy, we got rid of our microwave,
Huh?
Hmm.
and we lived without a microwave for 4 years.
It's good though, because then you can make healthy food and not buy stuff that you were inherently just microwave.
The only thing that made us actually start using a microwave again was
Instant ramen.
no, that's only for nostalgia. It's only
No,
for
I don't
bro.
make
nostalgia. Otherwise,
Water
ramen
heater,
was
water heater, and instant ramen. Even
Yeah,
Jeff
man. I just boil the water. Stop being lazy, man. Come on, dog.
my daughter likes microwave spaghettios over stovetop spaghettios, and our microwave came with the house.
Oh, yeah.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
Well, ours did too, but I rarely, like, if I use it, it's like I'm about to get on a podcast or I need to go out the door and I need to defrost something. Like, that's pretty much the only reasons. Typically, I'll air fryer or oven or stove. James, got any input on this one? I know you're a
No.
microwave man.
I mean, recently I haven't really actually been cooking. I've been eating mostly salads and sandwiches. So
I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you. Proud of you.
and then of course the occasional fast food. But
Wendy's.
The Wendy's
Oh,
Asiago chicken sandwich.
spicy Asiago sandwich.
actually,
Oh,
I
I-
really like their what is it? The jalapeno popper chicken sandwich.
Oh, that's some new one. Oh.
Oh yeah, they use some the jalapeno cream cheese on it.
Mm-mm.
Put some jalapenos on it. Have them add
Okay.
some lettuce and tomato, and it's a perfect sandwich.
Okay.
Pretty good. But it will kick you
Do
in
they
the mouth
have-
if
do they
you
have
don't like
pick-
spice. Yes, I said salad.
I have to say though, Burger King, they have this new Whopper
Chicken?
with bacon and
Garlic bacon?
garlic, and it's got garlic chips on it with the bacon. Like my mouth is watering
Yeah,
literally just
it's-
thinking about it right now.
It's called the garlic bacon king, sir.
I know. I'm just describing it. I get that.
And I had it yesterday.
Get the single stack. Oh man, my mouth is watering just thinking about the damn thing. No. See,
Can we all just have Burger King on the next podcast?
yeah. Let's all go out and buy Burger King, and we'll all share. Hey, we'll mukbang it, okay? Everybody's gonna get real close to the microphone and just chew right in the shit.
All
Sounds
right,
like a
all
fun
right. I'm
time.
about that wave mic, and then we're gonna do it. It's gonna be great.
Oh,
All right. Next topic, Lulu.
Let's keep up with food. Have you ever or would you eat a snickle?
What the hell is a snickle?
What?
It's a snickle. I don't know what a
that's,
snickle
that's
is.
a
Are you
Snickers
saying
bar
it's a-
inside of a pickle.
What?
Snickle?
You hollow out a pickle, and then you shove a Snickers bar inside of it.
No,
You know,
that's a flat no.
for shits and giggles.
If it's for a charity stream, I'll do it.
Where's my phone? I gotta call
You
the
got it.
police.
You have to have a layer of hot sauce in there too.
I've never had it. I've never
Hey.
tried it.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah, that just sounds weird.
No, I got you.
Beyond me.
Next charity stream, I'ma set it at a $50 donation. If you do $50, I'll eat it.
Hold on. Wait.
There you go. There you go.
Hold on a second. Pause.
No. A one-time $50 donation.
Hold
not a we build it up to $50.
Fuck.
Somebody's
No.
dropping $50.
No. Pause for a second. Okay. So typically when we do these streams, right? They're charity-based streams. I do them with a different group, and we do this whole thing, right? This whole charity stream. We've raised tons of money. So my hair is partially blonde. Corey's used to be fully blonde. We do all kinds of shit. We drink hot sauce. We do Bean Boozled challenges. You do realize that the mango habanero sauce that we fucking cried over
It hurt. It hurt so bad that night hurt.
was $30 a shot, right? It was $30 a shot. You're willing to eat a snickle for $50?
Hey, bro. Hey, bro.
No,
I feel like
drop
to
at
be fair,
$150. You can eat 3 Snickles.
Bro,
Like-
I'll do it. I'll do it. Hey, if it's for charity, I'll do it. Now, like regularly, hell no.
So-
Hell no. Not even
so-
curious.
Nah,
But
see, when
for
I
charity,
watch
I'll do
those
it.
streams and I make those donations, it's specifically going for pain. So I want to make sure that you guys have that times 2 or 3 hot and spicy ramen up there.
oh my
Bro,
God.
you want to see me
Choking and
cry again?
crying.
I'm
Yes.
gonna get you that combo meal, man, for $80.
I
A
spent-
Snickle with
Oh my
hot
God.
sauce.
Last year I spent over 200
See?
bucks, I think.
See, Spooky said he would drop $300 for a snickle. You're fucking up, dog.
I will do
You
it.
hold on, listen.
I will do
Listen.
it.
I need you to treat yourself like a high class hooker.
Hey,
Okay?
hey. Move for
Kick it up a notch, bro. Because I probably have to do it with you because I'm the one streaming. So if I'm gonna eat a fucking snickle, it's gonna be expensive. Okay, I'm just saying.
Hey, highest I'll go with 100.
Make them
Oh
the big regular size snickles. No. We doing fun size over here.
No,
I know. Then
No,
Zodo, how you doing?
$300.
$3.
Costco size pickles.
Oh,
The
God.
Costco pickles.
Costco
So what you're
style.
saying is, I gotta cut the top off, core it out, put the Snickers in there, and then put the cap back up there.
Hey, for real, we can just have Steph grow some cucumbers. I'll pickle the shits.
No, like for real. Yeah, my folks will pickle them.
Hey, can we pickle them with Kool-Aid though? Because them shits bang. I'm just
Oh,
saying.
Kool-Aid pickles?
Like, do
a
some cherry
Kool-Aid
pickles?
Snickle?
Kool-Aid flavored
Yeah. We'll fuck it all up. I'm telling you,
All
we
right,
can
if
do
you're
some dumb
doing
shit.
that, then it's definitely $100, bro.
All right, so we haven't done a charity stream in a while, and it's because the charity group that I was a part of broke up. Unfortunately, there was some really bad drama that happened over Twitter, and it broke up. Now, I'm not saying I wouldn't do a charity stream for this, but we could do a squad stream to help people out because we typically or tend to help people in the Discord when they're struggling and stuff. So maybe we do a fundraiser and we put a pot aside for somebody that needs
Let's do it.
and see what happens. And I'm definitely not against it. We talked about it before and trying to do it semi-annually. So something we could definitely look into doing. So if you guys are interested in that, stay tuned. We'll announce it either here or there'll be information on the Twitter page, my Facebook page. We'll put it everywhere. So
Meant to do one a couple months ago and never did it. So yeah.
yeah, you did. Yeah, you did.
It's
It's all good. It's all good. All right, next. Now that we are done mentally throwing up, thinking about Snickles, James.
Besides community, what keeps you in a game?
Oh,
Bringing
That's
it
a
back
good
to gaming.
that's a good question. I will let somebody volunteer for that one.
What? What'd you say, Damien?
He said pause.
The cat girls.
Oh, God.
You ain't even
That's
in the
that
game
cartoon?
yet.
All right,
He's-
Damien, bro. So we got you, bro.
He's living vicariously through me in the Discord, bro. We already talked about
got you,
this.
The other day when
Mm.
that woman sat on you, she sat on me through you.
Yeah, probably. Pretty sure there was some deep squats going on, but we won't.
Definitely.
Oh my gosh. All right. So Damien says he's in it for the cat girls. Luulu, what keeps you in a game other than community?
If I want to be honest, outside of ironically the 2 games I'm playing right now, I play primarily single player games. So it has to be a mixture of the combat system and the storyline.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that story is definitely a big deal. I agree with that. Corey?
Definitely story. Definitely. If you can make me feel for all of the characters, then I'm there. Like, I know I talk about it a lot, but Ghost of Tsushima, bro, Ghost of Tsushima made me feel for every single character in the game, including your horse. Something happened in the game, and I almost cried. And there's one part that was part of the trailer that happened to our character. I legitimately was in here crying because it hurt because I had got attached to the character.
Mm-hmm.
You can ask Ash. She saw me in here crying because I was like, bruh, why they have to do my boy like that?
Did she
Right.
slash console you?
Slash console me. Yeah, she's just like, Miko came in and
Corey,
she's like, is he really crying over the game? I was like, yeah, bro, like this shit hurt. She was like, bro, come here.
Corey
Aww.
got me to play the game, so I can say yeah, it's a good game. And if I had
Yeah.
my own PlayStation, I would be playing it.
I already got you a TV, bro. I'm not getting you a PlayStation.
Hey, where's the rest of
You're
my
on your own. Yeah.
Corey, I'm on. You gonna bring the? I'm slide you over. This is $50 and to lease your PlayStation for.
He
Okay.
said lease.
Okay.
He
I was
said
like,
lease.
$50. Hold up. I'm gonna need you to add 150, my G. But all right, we can talk about leasing options.
Oh
This is
my
Winter Center
god!
now.
This man, yo, you're gonna forget to pay. Me and Corey are gonna show up in the van, bro. You better not fuck up. Kick the
I'm knocking
goddamn
on your
door.
With a baseball bat.
Yeah, I'm knocking on the door.
Where's
I'm
my
gonna
money?
ask your roommate, hey, where Damien at? It's Winter Center repo time.
Hey, where'd you get that fake mustache from? Yeah, you got money for fake mustaches. Where's my money?
And you
All
don't
right.
get your Xbox back until you return that PlayStation.
Right. So for me, I agree. Story. I'll give you probably, and I don't have a lot of favorite anything. You guys know, like if you say like, what's your favorite this? I'm like, I don't fucking know. But I will say that there's a lot of PlayStation single player games that have had amazing stories, and mine is The Last of Us. I probably play that game. We stream it like once a year, I'd say. And then Last of Us 2 came out, and that game hurt. That game hurt a lot.
Yeah.
Like the first 10 minutes of that game made me want to throw my PlayStation out the fucking window. Like, no shit. I'm not a very emotional person. I don't cry, you know. Like if I'm in like terrible pain, like maybe I'll shed tears. Like I have a bad back and I've gone through physical therapy. And that's like, oh damn, 2 void kitties. Oh shit. I can go get the floofs, but you know, they like to knock shit down. This game hurt so bad in the first 10 minutes. Like I was upset. I think I turned the stream off.
Yeah.
I was like, no,
Yeah,
I was like, you know what? I can't even do this today, guys. Like I had bought the game, spent the money, started the stream, played, and it was like, oh, I don't know if I can do this right now, guys. I can't fucking do this. Turn it off, came back, maybe like a couple of days later. I think it was like a week later. At least a week.
It was a long break.
I needed some time. Like, it was insane. But if a story can kind of put me in a position where the characters not only do they bond and come together in a way that make you feel like part of the family, part of the group is really good. I like that. And when you're playing that game, like Joel's papa, you know what I mean? And Ellie's your sister, and everything just flowed so well in that story. Like people complain about the combat and stuff, but I chalk it up to it being a PS3 game and, you know, being 6 years old now at this point, 7 years old at this point. But the second game, fan-fucking-tastic, and people had some problems with the story here and there or whatever. But I genuinely enjoyed it because the story was so compelling, and that's pretty much it. You can sell me on a story over gameplay. Like if the gameplay's trash but the story's really good, I'll play just to finish it off, essentially. So that's my answer.
I'm gonna give him a serious answer. I like a character, like the evolution of a character.
Yeah, character development is definitely important. Yep, for sure. Cool. Well, we got done a little early today. Yes, our last episode, because we had Snurdy on, and he is definitely a talker. It has a lot of profane ideas about things, which is good. I appreciate it. We ended up going 2 hours last time. We're not going to do any reactions today. I'm going to save those for next week. There was something that I did kind of want to talk about at the end here. We didn't get to talk about it much, really. Something I am pissed about. You know, I didn't have a topic. I'm going to make one up right now. Okay. The fucking Nintendo Direct.
We all know.
Well,
We
hold
all
on.
we all already know.
Hang on a second. Nintendo, what the fuck are you guys doing?
son. Can we talk about Bayo? Can we talk about Bayo?
We can. But let me. Can I ask you a question? Can I ask you a
Can't
question
wait until Ocarina of Time is returned to me.
for the 10th time? How are you gonna charge people $60 for a game, and then give the original away for free on Nintendo Plus or whatever?
Technically, it's not free, okay?
It's
Oh,
smooth.
I'm sorry. $20 a year. I'm sorry. For the same amount of money you could feed an African child, okay?
I mean, you are not wrong.
I mean, what is Xbox doing?
Yep. Game
Let's
Pass
not
and all.
let's not worry about what they're doing.
But the thing about Xbox is
Brand
at least
spanking new game, get it for free as long as you have your membership.
right.
then
And
if
that's
you like it, you can
fantastic.
buy it.
Right. The thing that Nintendo's doing though. So what was the game that I had talked about? It was a game, right? It's okay,
Snap?
it's a game that has a predecessor for Nintendo 64. It's a Nintendo 64 game. They remade it recently. Like I'm talking recently, like within the last couple of months. And then like now that you bought the game we just sold you, we're gonna give you the Nintendo 64 version for free with your Nintendo 64 add-in on your subscription, James.
I mean, look at how on the DS we had Metopia that was free.
Yeah.
And now
And now they're selling it? Yeah.
$45.
Like what the hell is happening? And what's mind-boggling, 100% mind-boggling. Okay, so I'm on the Facebook, in the Facebook group for Nintendo Switch. Okay, I've been since day one because I did the midnight release and I did some videos and stuff like that, and I helped out with GameStop and stuff like that. We did a lot of crazy shit. It was fun. Okay. So I was like, I'm gonna delve into the community. I'm gonna play these games. It's gonna be fun. We're gonna play some Switch. We're gonna hang out with the boys. We're gonna have a rooftop party. I'm gonna pull the Switch out. We're gonna play some fucking Smash Brothers. Yeah, that didn't really pan out, right? But these people are so ingrained in the Nintendo ecosystem that you can literally sell them the same game 30 times over, and the 30th time you announce that game, they're more happy about it than the first time they saw the game. And it's allowing this to happen.
Hey,
Like the whole situation is pay with your wallet.
you know what that sounds like?
It's just in. Nintendo is
Skyrim.
hypnotizing. Nintendo is hypnotizing their consumers.
Yeah.
Hey man. It's because they put cocaine in the games. That's why.
Oh, yeah. When people used to blow the cartridges, they were really just inhaling.
They were just inhaling trace amounts of coke.
Oh my god. Yeah. Well, I just wanted to bring that up. I thought it was a good chuckle. It was really dumb though, because like Nintendo's gonna Nintendo. Yeah, that does happen with Skyrim. Zen, you're 100% correct, dude. They just announced the new version of Skyrim. Remember, we talked about it the other day. They have a new Skyrim coming out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
For PS5.
Yeah.
Oh, no, yeah.
Wait, Skyrim. Wasn't Elder Scrolls part of Skyrim?
Well,
Yeah.
The new
It's
Elder
part
Scrolls
of
is
Elder
also
Scrolls.
down in the pipeline that's supposed to come out in 2022. But
The 230 gigabyte game.
Right. The problem is that Skyrim is one of those games where like there are people that still heavily play the game, and I understand what Bethesda's doing because Bethesda understands like if the game isn't accessible, their fans won't be happy because there's not what else are they going to play? They have to give them something. So I understand Skyrim. Skyrim is a game where the possibilities are essentially endless, and then you add modding support and makes it even better.
Skyrim players, if you like modding, I could point you towards Warframe.
Oh my god.
Mod Warframe.
No.
Oh,
He's saying
God, no, I know what he just said. Oh my god,
Yeah.
that was slow.
yeah, you were very slow on the uptick on that one.
Oh my god.
Wow, Damien, good job. Hold
Wow.
on a second. Good
Wow.
job,
Oh
Damien.
my.
Oh man. Hold on a second. Okay, so yeah, I agree. Skyrim is one of those games that they're gonna like literally. You could play it. I could play it on my ALEXA right now if I wanted to. Obviously, it's a dumbed down version of it, but
I played it on the car ride one time. It was great.
yeah, you could play it in a damn Tesla too on the tablet. It's
Never
wild.
played Skyrim.
Never played Skyrim. Wow, you are one of the few people on the planet.
Gotta do it. Gotta do it.
It's good.
I have
It's good.
played
I
Elder
played
Scrolls
played it.
Online.
I played Skyrim. The sun was up. I looked outside 2 seconds later, the sun was down.
Yep, that's how it goes.
Yep.
Skyrim is cool. Have you played any other Elder Scrolls games, Lulu? Okay,
Just,
so
I played Elder Scrolls Online up to like level 10
No
or whatever.
Morrowind, no Oblivion.
okay, so quick. Okay, ESO is like Skyrim light, and I think I'm hearing my voice double. 1 second, guys. I'm sorry. ESO is like Skyrim light. Okay, what it is in Skyrim you are sent out in the world, and they say, hey, there's a thing you have to do over there, right? But then you're like, ooh, flowers. Ooh, more flowers. Oh, there's more flowers. You're like, now that I have flowers, oh, there's a cave over here. What's in the cave? Oh, there's stuff to kill in the cave. Cool. Ooh, they give me stuff. Wait, I can craft things? Oh, cool. Oh shit, I just made a sandwich and this person's gonna buy it from me? Dope. I'm a fucking merchant now. I'm not playing the rest of this game as an adventurer. I am now selling my wares like Khajiit. Or you walk through and you're like, wow, I can cast magic? This is awesome. The older games, not this game, unfortunately, you can make spells. You can craft your own spells, and then say, me and James used to fuck around in Elder Scrolls all the time. It was like we would push one button, we would take off into the sky, and it was just like a shower of fireballs and lightning and thunder and stuff. It's fantastic. It's one of those games that are more open world than the most open world games you've ever played. And they do have their faults. They're typically very buggy. They're very generic, but it's like the generic NPC, like, hey, worry traveler, how can I help you today? You know?
Mm-hmm.
But it's one of those games you can get lost in class fantasy. So if you're interested in like a RPG game where you have infinite time to do anything, please pay $5 and play Skyrim. Seriously. It's literally worth it. It's a meme at this point, but 100,000 times worth it.
And the one thing about Skyrim that you have to watch out, because everyone does this. You start playing out as one class. You're like, I'm going to be the most badass fighter in the world. By about midway through, you're an archer. Archer ever.
Yep. Every time. You're the most lock pickingest, arrow shootingest fucking night elf of all time. Yeah. Yep.
I tried to be an archer once, but I took an arrow to the knee.
That is where it comes from.
Yeah,
you know that. You know the meme. You know the meme. You just got to play the game now. Seriously though, if you could find a copy of that game like used at GameStop, please give it a shot. I guarantee the next time you talk about that game, if you do try it, you'll be, holy shit, this game is fantastic. It is really that good that making it this many times was worth it. But the fact that they're able to capitalize on it this much is insane. 100% insane.
Steam?
Yeah, it's on Steam. Yep, I have it on Steam. Yep.
And they just released the special version.
That's the new version. That's
the VR version is also there.
I don't know what stops me from playing.
Which I saw we were watching that video about the new. Or was I watching that by myself? I don't remember. the no controller moving, the actual stand where you get to essentially put on these special shoes.
Yeah, I played that one in the Discord. Yeah.
And playing that on Skyrim, oh, that would be amazing.
You know, I streamed Skyrim VR for a little while, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I just can't do the movement in the game though like that.
No, you just teleport move. Because like
that messes me up even more. So
really interesting.
Yeah.
Well,
that instant snap and it was like, ugh. It's like, ooh.
Yep. Yeah.
Like,
It'll fuck you up, man. Yeah, that's why I like that game and I like Fallout in VR, because in Fallout VR when you're in the fucking mech suit and you lift your arm and there's a giant Gatling gun on there, I'm like, oh yeah. Yeah, we're gonna go murder things. This is awesome. But anyway, we're getting a little off topic here, or off track, I should say. Thank you very much, everyone, for stopping by. We really appreciate you. If you haven't yet, please smash that follow button. And if you're feeling so kind, hit that sub button. We need, after today, 17 more subs so we can unlock the next emote. So click that sub button, especially if you have Amazon Prime. Go ahead on. Amazon's stealing your money every month if you have Amazon Prime. Might as well kick them in the balls and give it up. Let us get that.
Hey, you see Luulu up there, right? She designed these emotes. Yeah. Wait,
Yeah.
no, wait. This way. Yeah, you're right. That way.
Point at
Yep.
me, bro.
She designed these emotes, y'all. Go ahead.
Yeah. Yeah. I was going to get there. Designed by Luulu Soul. If you want, Luulu, you can go ahead and drop some information so people know where to find you.
Okay.
And with that, everybody, definitely come check us out. We'll be here Wednesday for stream. More than likely Final Fantasy, unless we get into something different, which the fuck for what? If not, it'll be Saturday, which I've been trying to push for VR, and I've been trying to push the stream on Saturdays, but it's been rough because I've been up late night partying with the Final Fantasy guys. So it's been hella rough. It's been hella rough. But we're trying to party was crazy. Anyway, thanks for stopping by, everybody. We hope to see you next one. Have a great night. Peace.
Bye.
Oh, yeah.